13th, 2026. Today's topic is all about free man. Yes, your boy is a free man. Because you know why? Because I escaped the clutches of the human diaper rash and the deadbeat father, Levi Chino. Now, it's been a crazy. Duran, how you doing? Now, we all know all these allegations, all these accusations towards me, to say the least. Levi planned this whole thing the entire time. But the thing is that, but the thing is that, why? Here's the question: why is Levi doing this? Because he knew that I'm about to expose him again, and I'm about to roast him again, to say the least. However, now let me sit down for a moment because this is the moment right here. Over the last over the last 5 months, since December of last year, he made my life a living hell, to say the least. He made my life a living hell. Well, actually, even though that he's still, you know who he is. He's still a piece of trash with all those Mickey Mouse tattoos he got on his body, to say the least. Try to be like Lil Wayne, with all those, with the face tattoos and the body tattoos and all that more. But let me say this. But the only thing I feel sorry for is those kids. I feel sorry for the kids. I feel sorry for them. He said I am not pregnant. So get that through your thick skull, okay? So, I understand that he's probably, I'm a guy, he said. So he's probably, upset. He's upset for the last, 2 days now? But, oh, wait a minute. Here's the question. How he's going to explain this to his wife, Leanne? How is he going to explain this to his wife, Leanne? How is he going to explain this to her? After all, he is the father of all 5 of Leanne's children, to say the least. But that's not all. He got her involved in this whole situation. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on. I'm going to talk about that later on tonight on my stream. So that's exactly what I'm going to say about that. But the thing is that it looks like that child support is going to come out of his pockets, not mine. So it looks like that child support check is coming out of Levi's pockets, not mine. Because I understand that he has to work 2 jobs. Yep, he has to work 2 jobs, and he got to do YouTube just to make ends meet, just to make some money. Because all those children that he did, all those children that he created, that he popped up to the world, well, guess what? That child support, those 22 women are going to get their child support money from him. I already made that prediction. I made my prediction that this year is going to be the worst year for him, and I predicted very, very well. I already told. I mean, now how? How is it possible for a man have multiple kids with multiple baby mamas, but he's married and he already got kids with someone? Gee, that's a pretty good question, isn't it? I guess you never know what's going to happen next. So as far as I know. So now Levi is probably he's probably work on he's probably left his first job. He's probably going to get his second job. And later on tonight he's probably going to stream on YouTube and he's going to explain everything. Not only to me, but he's going to explain to everyone. Now, I get it. For some stupid reason that, okay, maybe I will keep this a secret. Yeah, I will keep this a secret. My wife will never know. He's probably saying, my wife will never know. So basically, what he's trying to say is that what Levi is trying to say is speaking of the devil, here's the human diaper rash himself and soon to be deadbeat father. How's it going? Levi? Did those 22 children that you had, those 22 children that you had, is basically works out for you? It seems to me that Levi is definitely in the world of trouble. Like I mentioned before, that this year is going to be the worst year for him. When I mean the worst, I'm talking about the worst year for him. But not to me. I'm still in shock, Dad. I'm still in shock. No, Durant, last year was the best year. It was the best year of my life. But fortunately, this year is a little up and down for me. But I'm going to say this. I got to give Levi some credit. Though. He's stepping up. He's stepping up to be the father of his wife, Leanne's kids. He's stepping up because, after all, he is the father of 5 of those kids. But as far as those 22 different women concerned, let's just say that child support check is coming out of his pockets. He didn't ruin it. He was just one of those butt kissers that he usually do. He just loved to kiss somebody's butt, to say the least. But he's broke. A brokey. Brokey on the budget, ladies and gentlemen. He's broke. I'm not ignoring you. And besides, hey, listen, I'm a free man. I'll do whatever I want. Now I can finally move on. With all this allegations, all these accusations. That's put behind me. That's put right in my rearview mirror. So basically, that was it. So now I can focus on getting a wife, get a real wife, getting a wifey next month and in August. So basically, I'm going to save myself for that. And then maybe somewhere down the line, maybe I can, wife her up and do whatever. Levi, my dream is to make you unsubscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it. That's what it is. This guy, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. This fool has been obsessed with me ever since I started popping up on my stream. Ever since then. Ever since I pop up on my stream, this guy has been obsessed. He wants to be like me. He wants to have everything that I have. He wants the money. He wants the glory. He wants the fame. He wants to do all of this for no reason. But here's the thing though, he's not going to get it. He's not going to get any of those things. He is not getting any of those things because you know why? Because this fool is broke. He's a brokey. Brokey on the budget. And not only that, he's lying. He's lied to everyone. See? There he goes. There he goes. Another lie right there. Another lie right there. Later on tonight, I'm going to talk about the strategy. Levi is going to have a game plan. Levi is going to have... What up, Mike? Levi is going to have a game plan. He's going to have a game plan. He's going to make my life a living hell. But guess what? It's backfired. It's been backfired. So now he's the father of 22 different women, 22 different children, and me, as far as I know, I'm a free man. I'm a free man. I do whatever I want. But the thing is that no, I didn't wear no black. I don't wear no black white beaters. I usually wear them when. I usually wear them, you know, when it's like a. As you see, I'm dressed in all black because it's a funeral. It is a funeral. Yes, I'm dressed in all black because it's a funeral. A funeral for Levi Chino. Because Levi is going to be dead and buried just like his father is. He is going to be buried just like his dad. And the thing is that no favors. But here's the thing though. See, another lie right there, ladies and gentlemen. See, he come up with these damn lies. Another lie, a lie after lie after lie. He just couldn't let that go. He just couldn't, you know? He just couldn't do it. He couldn't accept the fact. He couldn't accept the fact that he could not accept defeat. He cannot took the L. He cannot, excuse me. He cannot take the L. Because that's what L means. Levi stands for L. That stands for loser. Because he is a loser, and that's exactly who he is. He took the L like a man, but he couldn't. He took the L, but he couldn't. He just couldn't. He just couldn't do it. I never choked up on my lies, Levi. What I speak was the truth. Unfortunately, you come up with these lies. When I mean lies, you come up with these lies for no reason. And I understand that Levi is trying his best. So he's going to do whatever it takes. But that's not all. I'm not going to show my feet. I'm a bigger man. See? See what I mean? See what I mean, Chad? Another lie right there. All 27 kids don't belong to me. You're the one is messing around with, you're cheating on your wife. Let me tell y'all, Chad. You see, this is why you don't trust. This is why you can't. This is why he cannot accept defeat. He cannot accept it. He cannot took the. He could took the L. He could took the L, but he couldn't accept defeat. So basically, he come up with these. He come up with something that he wants to make himself look like the good guy, and make me look like the bad guy. So basically, I understand, but cuz let me say this. I'm going to move on with him. I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on and that's pretty much it. So each time he pops up, I'm going to delete his comments. I'm going to delete every single comment that he ever get that he's going to pop up. I'm just going to talk about whatever's on, whatever is going on, and I'm going to say that. And I know for a fact that he's going to have another strategy, but like I said, later on tonight at 10 p.m. on my next stream, which I'm going to talk about Levi's game plan. I'm going to turn back the clock from last year. I'm going to turn back the clock from last year. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn back the clock from the first time he saw me. And I knew this guy was trouble. This guy was complete trouble. From the moment he popped up out of nowhere. When I first met him, I was like, who the hell is this dude? Why he got all those tattoos on his body? Which he trying to be? Lil Wayne? Or Birdman? Who you trying to be? The next Lil Wayne? What you trying to be? That's what he's trying to be? He's trying to be the next Lil Wayne? Or Slim Thug? Or Lil Flip? No. That's what he's trying to be. He's trying to be a gangster. He's trying to act all hard and everything. But in deep down inside, everybody knew that I'm going to roast him. I am going to roast this fool like no other. Class is not a section, JC. I am going to expose him, and I already did just that already. I already exposed him like 14 times. I already exposed him 13 times, and I exposed him 3 times already. So basically, he could not accept. He could not accept it. So, I'm going to say this. Like I said, later on tonight, I'm going to join the next. I'm going to stream next. I'm going to stream tonight at 10 p.m. But however, I know he got some. I know he come up with some new tech. He's going to come up with a new game plan. That's exactly what he's going to do. He is going to have another game plan, but he's going to have a game plan that he's going to come up with another. He's going to come up with another accusations or allegations against me because he knew deep down inside he's going to get roasted again by me. He's going to get roasted by me again, and then I'm going to expose him for who he is. Let me, you know what, chat? Let me say this. Tell me something, chat. Since he wanted to be me so bad, then how come that he got too many YouTube channels? Every time he has one YouTube channel that made him successful. It's one YouTube channel that made him successful, but then all of a sudden he changed to different names. And it completely went to waste. And then I call him the human diaper rash for no reason. And I call him Levi Pinocchio because he's been lying, because his penis is small and his nose is bigger. So every time he come up with a lie, the nose is gonna get longer. The nose is gonna get longer, and his penis is gonna get a lot smaller than it is. And I'm telling you. So every time I'm out on the streets, when I'm going somewhere, he's hiding. He hides. Let me say this. I understand that Levi is upset. He's still upset. He's been upset for the past 2 days. Because I already know. Because listen, everybody thinks that way. Everybody thinks that, oh, why Leon always keep roasting Levi? And I know why. Because I want this douchebag off my YouTube channel. I want him to unsubscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to keep on roasting him, and I'm going to keep on exposing him until he does. And I understand that. And the thing is that he come up with some type of thing. He's gonna come up with something that make me want to make me piss me off. Unfortunately, he did just that. I got pissed off because of what the things he did to me. But then, and he gonna sit back and he's gonna laugh at me. He's gonna laugh at me because I get upset, and that's it. And the thing is that when I'm not streaming, hear me out, Chad. When I'm not streaming, he comes to this. He comes streaming. When I'm not streaming, he comes to this. He's come to my streaming, and he's going to tell each and every single one of you all the lies that he's going to tell you. And some of y'all are going to believe him. Some of you are going to believe him. And then when I pop up on my stream the next day or 2 days after, y'all believe his lies over my truth. But the thing is that here's the thing, not only that Levi is trying his best just to make my life a living hell, but guess what? I made his life, I made his life a living hell 10 times the worse. He's gonna get mad when he's gonna get mad when he starts streaming. All he does is sit on his lazy behind, do absolutely nothing, and just watch other people stream for no reason. He's gonna think of a strategy. He's gonna think of a game plan that he's gonna plan on doing. He's gonna come up with the lies, lie after lie after lie after lie. He's going to come up with all the lies that he's going to get. And some of y'all people believe him. Y'all going to believe him. Y'all going to believe him. Y'all going to believe what he's about to say. And then, and make matters worse is this. Now, every time I mention his parents, every time I mention his parents, he gets offended. He gets upset about it. He gets upset about it. Like I told him that, what about his father? Oh, wait, he doesn't have a father because his father killed himself because he have a worthless son like him. And then his mother should put him up for adoption or put him up for abortion. See, I did it again. I just roasting him again for the 14th time already. Actually, I just roasting him. For real. I just roasted him again. And why that listen, Chad. I'm going to keep on doing this until I'm going to keep roasting him. I'm going to keep exposing him until he takes a hit. Oh wait, I forgot his brain, because he looked like Eminem said when he played Rabbit on 8 Mile. He like a effing worm with braids. And then here we are. And then here we are once again. And now later on, you're not roasting him. You're just saying lame stuff. It seems to me that way. It seems to me that Levi is trying, like I said, he's trying. But then all of a sudden he got his so-called crew. He's going to get somebody to do his dirty work. He's going to get somebody to do his dirty work, and he's going to take all the credit. I mean, sure, I roasted one of his crew. I roasted his crew, but did he? But what? Where they at now? Where they at now? Where they at now? They've never been seen or heard from again. WTP, I'm gonna say this. I bet you're probably Levi's lover, because while the two of you are in jail, what happens? What happens to the two of you? You probably play Ring Around the Rosie. What'd you do? You ring around the Rosie? Play sword fight? Play sword fight with your penis? And I'm pretty sure, WTP, I'm pretty sure that when you were asleep, Levi is giving you oral sex now, didn't he? While you're in prison. Yes, he probably did. He probably gave you oral sex while he did that. And then after he's done sucking your where, after he's done sucking where, and then he gave you anal sex. That's exactly what you did. So I'm just saying. Oh, I gotta go. But I'll be back on my live stream later on tonight at 10 p.m. This is Sean, aka the Big Dog, aka the King of Our Stream, and I'll see you later on tonight at 10 p.m. Peace.